What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. What's up guys, so today we're bringing you a video in collaboration with Ethernity, who are essentially a very promising NFT marketplace who are collaborating with some of the largest names and brands in the world to essentially bring amazing NFT content to fans and really try to connect those big names with their fans, basically. We're aware that we don't often do sponsored videos, but we thought Ethernity is a project that we've been watching and invested in for a long time, and we really think it's a top quality project. And when they reached out, we thought it'd be a perfect collaboration for something we have a deep interest in already. If you haven't heard about Ethernity before, they're a really sleek and professional NFT cryptocurrency project. They're basically offering a marketplace where you can purchase extremely limited NFTs in association with various creators. They've done some with really big athletes so far, and all kinds of different artists, and they've basically been getting a lot of success with some very rare NFTs that are super cool as well. When you take a look at their website, you can see everything is extremely clean and industry standard in terms of quality. They've already had a number of NFT collection drops with lots of success, with loads of huge names. Lionel Messi, for example, is just one that we can think of off the top of our head. If you take a look at the website here, you can actually go and see, like, got the Lionel Messi drop here, which is obviously a massive drop. You can see these are very limited editions here. They usually come with 4 or 5 different editions. When they drop a collection, there'll be an open edition where there's an unlimited number for people to collect if they want to collect one, but then they will have very limited other editions which are extremely valuable, most likely in the long term, especially as these become more and more rare and probably more valuable and more interesting for people who are collecting them. You can see their marketplace allows users to get access to these extremely limited drops, and you can see clearly these NFTs do have a very high demand in the resale market on Ethernity. If you just go on and take a look at some of these, you can see they're obviously going for a very nice amount here. Obviously got some listing for, very nice price points indeed. These are probably dropped at, maybe $2,000-3,000. Some of them going for, we'd say a floor price here of around $8,000 currently. So you can see there's a really high demand. These are the only ones that are on the marketplace currently. The rest are being hodled by people. So you can see people can buy and then resell on the marketplace if they so wish. And it's pretty clear that, being as limited as they are, these are probably going to have really great value in the future. We all know NFTs are a very popular niche, and the partnership with Ethernity are creating a very likely, in our opinion, to drive a lot of demand for their token and platform as they continue to part with huge names around the world at a caliber we aren't really seeing from any other NFT projects. Like, we've looked around for a long time, and we don't really see anyone doing what Ethernity is doing by really getting all these big partnerships with all these massive brands around the world. Obviously Messi, for example. There's been a ton of other ones as well that we can't think of off the top of our head, but I bet if we just had a quick look at the website here, you could probably find some very big names. This Zeke Elliott one was really popular from what we remember as well. This was something that we saw on Twitter quite a lot. Obviously Dan Marino. These are really big athletes in their respective sports. There's obviously we've got the baseball sets as well. And basically they're just going and getting a whole bunch of different, this Alex Ovechkin as well. Ovechkin, sorry, I can never say his name right, but you can see quite clearly they're getting these really big names all across different kinds of niches, all these different sports. I think the boxing ones as well, really cool. This Manny Pacquiao one, very cool indeed. We actually almost snagged one of these, but you can see quite clearly that these are very cool. When you actually take a look at them, very interesting indeed. So you can see how they're collaborating with loads of different really famous, basically, athletes and all kinds of different creators to create these really amazing NFTs that are super limited. So you can imagine that in maybe 5 or 10 years, these could be worth a hell of a lot of money, in our opinion, considering the scarcity. And we're just looking at the quality of them, they are very desirable. So you could imagine quite clearly that these are probably going to be, very interesting indeed in the NFT space. So especially with Ethernity's marketplace, how clean it is. I mean, you can see how easy it is to come in and out of these menus. going along and just taking a look at, all the different kinds of things they're offering. And as they continue to partnership with more and more different creators, you're probably going to be seeing, a lot of growth in the Ethernity token and also in the marketplace as well, in our opinion, obviously. So we know that NFTs are a massively popular niche. And we do think that this platform is going to do very well. So basically, in association with this, Ethernity are dropping a very special collaboration with Big Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal, which we'll see at the top of the page here, which we've been, looking at for a little while. On Friday, the 15th of October, which is in a few days, which will be his debut NFT collection in the cryptocurrency space, which is super exciting. Also designed by Justin Maller, who is a very well-respected artist and creator, so really exciting. Big Shaq is one of the most famous athletes of all time, basically, in our opinion. And we really think this could be a massive drop for Ethernity as well, bringing a lot more interest and eyes to their marketplace, and also driving demand for their cryptocurrency, Ethernity, or ERN. We've been told this will likely be the first of many drops with Big Shaq in the future as well, so these are probably going to be extremely collectible and limited arts that could be worth a great deal in the future, in our opinion, just because of the scarcity kind of idea of them, obviously. Especially considering, there's probably going to be a massive demand for these pieces as well. So as you can see here, we've got a nice little slideshow basically provided by the team where you can see exactly what each of these NFTs will be. He's dropping 5 NFTs in total, as you can see here, which are essentially, they basically all have their own price points and their own rarities. As you can see, this is a one-off, the Shaq dominant version with a reserve price of $20,000 in ERN. You can see here some of the flavor text basically telling you about some of the background behind the NFT. Very cool indeed. Really top quality. As you can see, the art is very very nice indeed. Obviously, you can see there's also some really nice benefits here. The highest bidder will receive an ANFT. The highest bidder of this ANFT, will receive Infinity Objects physical digital display frame. So you can see there's some really cool benefits here, and you'll also have the chance that if you win this one of one NFT, you'll be invited to go and have dinner with Shaquille O'Neal and Mallet in Atlanta as well, and you'll get a Los Angeles jersey signed by Shaq as well. So you can see there's some really cool benefits to these. We're not going to go over them in too much detail, but you can see quite clearly here that there's obviously the second NFT here with 32 editions, a bit less super scarce, but maybe a bit more chance of getting your hands on this one. $10,000 in ETH, as you can see here. And basically, you can see a bit more flavor text about basically what the idea behind this NFT. You can see here, very nice indeed. One of the purchases of this one of the purchases of this edition of the 32 NFTs will be selected to unlock a pair of Shaq-sized sneakers designed and renowned by the sneaker designer Security. So obviously, getting some more nice benefits here for getting involved. Lots and lots of benefits for coming in. You might even get, even if you get this NFT, obviously very collectible and noteworthy by itself. But you might even win some extra benefits, which is really cool to see. And then obviously, continuing down, you can see the third NFT, 100 editions of this one, $3,500 in ERN. And as you can see, we've got some more flavor text here. Very nice looking NFTs. They're really cool. The artist did a great job on these. And you can see another winner will another selected at random will receive a signed Miami jersey for this one as well. The fourth NFT, 2,500 editions. So as we come down in price, obviously there's a bit less scarcity, so there's more chance of picking these up. You can see here $350 for ERN, which is very affordable in our opinion for something so scarce. And you can see here, obviously, more flavor text about the NFT. All of this will likely be available on the drop as well. But you can see here, one buyer of the NFT will win a signed Shaq Los Angeles jersey. So plenty of reasons to get involved with this. Obviously, there are a lot of incentives to do so, along with picking yourself up a very nice and potentially super rare NFT. And then obviously the 5th edition, which is the open edition, meaning that most likely anyone can pick one of these up if you're interested in the collection. And you can see here, one buyer of this NFT will win a signed Shaq Orlando jersey, and another will win a 10-person table at Shaq's Funhouse event, including a meet and greet with Shaq himself. So quite clear that, they're offering a lot of cool stuff here. So these NFTs looking super good. We really think that Ethernity in general is a top quality project, and this launch is, as we said before, going live in a few days on the 15th of October. So make sure you go and check the website out and get involved. Make sure that you know exactly what's going down if you're interested in this, because these are most likely, in our opinion, going to be very limited. And the more limited NFTs, especially the top one, which is a one-off, and the 32 editions one here, are probably going to be very scarce. So make sure you go and check it out on the 15th of October, which is Friday this week, in a few days from now. It's probably going to be really, really interesting indeed. And then just to round off, we thought we'd do a bit of, what we do best, technical analysis, and what we're looking at with ERN here. We don't actually have that much price history because we do believe that, obviously this chart on Binance is a bit new. It's only been since June, so you can't get that much of an idea of what's going on with the price action. I do believe that ERN initially, when it first launched, had an all-time high of around $60 or $70. So I'm just going to highlight that area as a bit of a target. If we say $65, which I believe is around the all-time high, we'd say this is probably, an area that we are looking to target as we get back up towards this level here. But you can see here, obviously ERN, it did come down, bottom out quite significantly here, coming down to around $5 recently in July, when basically we had the whole market rolling over, didn't we? Where essentially, basically everything was heading down, but recently we've had that renaissance, haven't we? Coming back into, August. And then once we hit September, obviously we've been selling off again. We've had a bit of a rally here going into October for ERN, but we are just having a bit of a rollover again. Obviously, it looks as though it is essentially, struggling to make a bit of an impact to the upside, but we do strongly think that things are going to be turning around pretty damn soon from what we can tell. Basically, it looks as though it is consolidating for a nice move to the upside, in our opinion. If we take a look at our little fib retracement tool here, for example, from the top to the bottom here, you can see here, we've obviously come up, hit our head on the 038, and we're coming back down to find a bit of support. But in our opinion, if you just take a look at here, if we just remove this, you can see quite clearly coming down to basically, it looks as though we are coming down to a key level of support and resistance in this area here, where we're probably going to see a very nice bounce. And it looks as though we are already getting a bit of a bounce in this area. We've basically come up like this, been rolling over looking for support, and it looks as though we have found it on this previous swing high in and around this area at around $10, which is obviously a very psychological support as well. And we'd most likely be predicting a bit of a bounce here, as you can see. And overall, we've made that macro higher high, higher low. And now if we can continue upwards to make that higher high again, we're obviously going to be expecting some really nice price targets for ERN. So, this project, really, really top quality project. It's probably been underperforming compared to its value, in our opinion, for some time. And obviously, if we take a look at our fib retracement tool here, we can take a look at some short-term price predictions. If we do roll over a little bit more from here, we've obviously got this area in and around that $8.7 area here, where we could come down double bottom and then get that real bounce to the upside. And we do think there's going to be potentially some price movement going into Friday as well with that big Shaq release as well. So we do think, if we do roll over here, we're probably going to be seeing ourselves bounce at this level here at around the $8.7 area if we do roll over. But if we do get the bounce from here, we're obviously targeting some of these fib levels. We want to get back up to $11 at that 023. And then obviously we want to come back up towards this local high of around $25. Getting past the 618 will be the main thing at around $16.50. And then once we get past that, we've obviously got some really nice fib extension targets here for ERN. You can see here coming up to the 227 from this recent little down move that we've seen. We've got a very nice 227 target of around $95. And we do think ERN is extremely undervalued considering what they're offering and how good their product is. And it's probably quite likely, in our opinion, that we're probably going to be seeing ERN get up towards this $100 mark basically by the end of the bull run, if not beyond there, because this is a top quality project. And it is basically, in our opinion, going to do extremely well. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below. And don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.